In one of my prior videos, I explained that the McLane is better off if you do a 25-inch. I want to show you exactly why I had that issue and why I decided that's the way to go. So when I mow, I'd like you to pay attention to what I'm doing.
So as you can see with the arrows right here, that's the 20-inch cut. The green arrow is the 25-inch cut. We're trying to get it so it looks like a 25-inch cut with a 20-inch cut, which makes a lot more work and it gets a lot more lines, and it seems like you're doing a lot of overcutting. As you see, we're going to have to reline up, and it doesn't fit correctly. You see how the lighter of the two stripes are in front of you. Well, this will match light to light. So if you see it light and you're rolling in the same direction, it usually is going to cut the same lightness. That's how you get the double stripe, just how you see here. Here you can see the light strip that we're making because of the way the sun is shining. And then I'm gonna have to go wider in the strip itself, come back up, and you'll see the dark strip coming, and then go back down the light side to make the double stripe. Light stripes together. And here you see we're doing dark stripes, right? Just we don't have the sun shining the right way.
So if you see here, I'm skipping this much because I want a wider cut. I want to cut that big on my stripe. If I skip this much, I have to come back around again. If I had a larger lawnmower, I would do one pass.
Here you can see me coming down on the light stripe. Watch how it happens. Gas back. So it seems like we're cutting the same line over and over again, but we're overlapping with the last stripe. So I'm going down and I'm making a light stripe here. And then I'm going to go wide and leave the extra room for the second stripe to come back on the same light stripe, as you'll see here. Hopefully I'll run over that weed. Where the double stripe comes in, you'll see it as I'm going down. Take a look at the double stripe there. As I'm going here, you'll see this first part of the double stripe is already made, and I'm overlapping to get a nice stripe. Notice, whatever direction you're going in, the sun will shine and show you a light stripe in your direction. That means that's the right way to go.
Now I want to show you how I'm going to kind of correct the stripe. I went up the lawn the wrong way. I'm going to almost have to do a little bit of silver. You'll see, there's all kind of lines all different directions because my lawn didn't conform to the 20-inch stripe. I wanted to go wider, so I have to run up and down it twice. Sometimes that doesn't work for you.
Now you can see here where I'm going back down again. The stripe I just came up that was white in this direction is dark. So the forward going stripe is always going to be white. Now I'll help you make your stripes. You'll get confused, I guarantee it, once in a while, but you could always go back and correct it. Here I had to move over because my stripe wouldn't have been on the white. So I have to actually cut this stripe 3 times to come down on the dark to the right of the screen. You'll see it happen.
Joanna, what are you doing? We had the plants, they got washed away this year, so just a heads up. I know there's a lot of weeds on the lawn, I see them. I just want you to know that this is the middle of March. We're not even supposed to really have good lawn at this point, so something's working out pretty good. Now I'm doing wide stripes, so wide stripes are not, let me turn that lower. So wide stripes are not that easy because on a 20 inches it becomes an issue. I think with 25 inch you would have very even cut lines. So later I'm gonna have to go back up and down the lines and double cut to get good solid stripes without all the extra wheel marks, and I'll show you. See the wheel mark? See the wheel mark? That has to be double cutted unless you have a nice big wide flat roller. This is where I think maybe real rollers might have a good idea with the extra roller in the back. The one big long roller. And the problem with that is, will the rubber wear out? With the McLane you could change the wheels very inexpensive. So we have to conclude if it's worth getting a bigger mower or a 20 inch. I think definitely 100% 25 inch mower is better. How you doing? Hi.